Welcome everyone in this new video tutorial about the multiplayer combat editor. In this video we're going to learn how you can summon AI characters using your skills. So basically we are going to summon the enemy we created in the AI skill video. If you haven't watched that video, I suggest you do. We are going to make a skill that summon that enemy, that AI for us to fight for us. So we're going to duplicate the slice skill, for instance. We're going to call that summon ally. We're going to open up that skill. And then we're going to get rid of the consume resources logic. On start effect, that's what we want. Reset use, we're going to get rid of that. And trigger gameplay effect, I think that's what we actually want rather than on start effect. I think that's what we want. Excuse me. So it's pretty simple to how we're going to change the name, summon ally, and we're going to summon an ally to fight for us. And we're also going to switch the icon just so I think I have something raise dead. I have something called that. We could get rid of these eating SFX. We can get rid of that tag as well, and it's not going to target anyone. The cooldown is going to be 2 seconds, damage 0. The main montage, we're going to use that one, we don't care. Montage play rate, we're going to say 1. And mana cost 5, max hit results, we don't care. And what do we want to do here? We want to summon AI. And it's asking for a pawn class, and we actually built a character out of our enemy. So the enemy we created in the skill video is a character, and character are pawn, so we can fill this value with our enemy. What is going to be the location is going to be in front of us. Get user forward range 100, for instance, like this. The rotation we do not care for now, and the duration. I'm not sure if the duration is handled at that point. No, it's not. So the duration is not handled. That's something that I need to get rid of, because you can handle the duration of your AI by many ways, and I couldn't, MCE could not support all of the way to handle the duration of your AI, but you can do stuff to your AI with that pin. This pin is the AI you summon. So first we're going to try that out just to see if it works, if it actually summons our AI. So we're going to give our character the skill. If we open up our character, we have something called init skills, and we can say that instead of Wololo, we have summon ally, like this. And we're going to hit play, and we're going to summon that AI. And it's actually doing nothing. And I think I know why. That's because our enemy doesn't have the proper auto-possess AI. We need to specify placed in world or spawned, like this. And if we hit play, summon our AI, it's actually going to target us. That's because, but I think she's on my team anyway, and if I switch team, she's going to hit me. If I summon another AI, only one is going to deal damage to me. So this is a bit clunky at the moment, because our AI is targeting the player character 0, and I'm the player character 0. So I think we're just going to build a simple logic in our AI which says target an enemy around you, a random enemy around you. So we're going to do a trace, a box, a sphere overlap, sphere overlap actors. We are looking for pawn, and we are ignoring ourselves. And the radius is going to be your aggro range. We're going to say 200, for instance. And the position is going to be where I'm at. We're going to only wait for 0.5. We're going to grab the position of our AI. And we're going to break loop through the list of targets we find. If we don't find any, we're not going to do anything. So if we find something, we're going to loop with break. We're going to move that away. So ask our combat manager. For everyone we find, we're going to look for their combat manager. If they have one, we are going to ask our combat manager get the return focus out of the combat manager of the people we find. Get owning team, break team, and we're going to grab the return focus of that, switch on target. It's going to be an enemy, an ally, a neutral, or self. It's not going to be self because we excluded ourselves. So if someone is an enemy, we're going to promote that to a variable. We're going to call that target. If it's an enemy, we're going to make that our target. And we're also going to break the loop. And when we are finished looping through that array of actor, we are going to ask, do we have a target? If so, we're going to create a custom event, move and attack, and which is going to make our AI move. And we're going to move and attack here. And where are we going to? We're going to our target actor, like this. We're going to compile, hit play. We're going to switch team, and we're going to spawn that AI. And it's going to instantly rush the other character. And you can see a red cube because the AI is actually using a skill which is displaying its draw debug, and we don't want that. So if I switch team and summon the character, he's going to attack the other player because he's on my team now. So this is how you can summon AI from skills, and you need to manually handle their duration. So for instance, when you summon your ally, you could set its lifespan, but only on the server. Is server like this. You can set its lifespan to 5 seconds, for instance, so you're only going to summon that AI for 5 seconds, and then it's going to instantly disappear. So maybe you don't want that. Maybe you instead want to do something like along the lines of set timer by event and store that AI. Maybe you can only spawn one AI at a time because you need to design your spell in a way that properly handles all the AI that can spawn out of the skill if you want them to be properly removed. And you have a nice example of this in the spell Raise Dead, I think. When we spawn an AI, we are using a built-in function I created in the AI manager, which is not supported by MCE right now, which is actually adding a stat to our AI, which is duration, and consuming the duration. And when the duration hits 0, it's destroying the AI. So it's working on all AIs. The skill is spawning, no matter how much. But in our case, it's only going to work for the logic I'm going to build here is only going to work for the one AI at a time. So we're going to say, for instance, the cooldown is 10 seconds, and the AI lasts for 7 seconds, or something like this. So you cannot spawn, or we will actually do something a bit more clever. We're going to say whenever you reuse the skill, it's going to destroy the AI you built. So let's do that. We're going to create a new custom event, destroy current AI, which is going to ask, is the AI valid? Check for current AI to destroy, like this, and another one, destroy AI, which is going to find the combat manager of our AI, and it's going to say set is dead, like this. It's dead. And I think maybe it should work right away. When we destroy the AI, we get the current AI and we set it's dead, like this. If we have a current AI, we're going to destroy it. So I want that to be a function. Destroy AI, like this. And I want that to be a function as well. Like that. If we have an AI, we're going to destroy it. And when we spawn, we check for AI to destroy. If we have one, it's going to destroy it. Then it's going to spawn the AI. And we're going to create a custom, a new function on. We're actually not going to create a function. We're actually going to set timer by event, which lasts 10 seconds, for instance. Create event, destroy. Ooh, quite a long list there. Destroy AI. Like this. We're going to promote that to a variable. AI timer, AI life timer. And then, so we are destroying our AI, spawning a new one, telling destroy AI to trigger after 10 seconds. And in here, we want to say clear and invalidate the AI life timer, like this. If we actually have an AI, or else we are not going to do anything about that timer. So we're going to check what it does. If we spawn an AI and respawn an AI, it's destroying the previous AI because it's, oh, we have an error. That's because it's trying to get the stat of our AI while it's dead, because our enemy is actually, when our enemy dies, on this we are actually destroying the actor, and we should only do this on authority first. Maybe that's the problem we've got. If we spawn an AI, I'm going to reduce the cooldown of that spell, just because I can, now that I have a system that handles that. So I'm spawning an AI, which is attacking the other player, and I'm spawning another AI. And we still get the error. So it says we are trying to get the combat manager. We should actually never be destroying actors like this, I think. I think we need to say something like Death Ragdoll. So everyone is going to see that character going up in the air. Target skeletal mesh is going to be this one. The impulse is going to be, we're going to break the damage results, break the hit result, break the location, find look at rotation from the hits to myself, and the impulse is going to be, we're going to get the vector out of this, and we're going to multiply the vector by the speed we want to impulse our ragdoll to, like this. And we're actually just going to check what it does if we only do this. So it's actually not doing anything. On this, we are actually triggering the death ragdoll of our character, and we are setting him to die. We are telling him to die. Yeah, but we are not breaking that. We are not breaking our AI logic. So we are actually going to ask is dead. Is not dead. If he's not dead, he's going to do that. Because the problem here, I think, is that our AI is playing his skill and it's getting in the way of the death ragdoll function. So it stopped working, but it didn't die in ragdoll. And I think that's just because maybe the mesh is not supported properly. Maybe that is not supported properly. Does it has physical sets? It does not have a physical set. Maybe that's why. Melee. Minion melee lane physic. I think that's it. We're going to save, play, summon an AI. And it's not. Okay, so I'm just going to. Do they have a death animation? Yeah, they do. So we're just going to actually play an animation. Death animation sequence on our mesh. So this is another combat manager feature, like this. And we're also going to cancel all skills. No, I think the combat manager is taking care of this. Death melee minion, Death A, we're going to check that out. And the previous AI is properly dying, but it's not being removed. And I think what you can say here is set lifespan with authority. And you set a lifespan to 2 seconds, for instance. And then it's going to work. We're not getting any errors. That's because you need to let some time to the combat manager to properly handle the death. So this is how you can summon AI from skills. And you see it's doing nothing because I'm on the same team than the other player. And he's attacking the previous character. And that's because we do not have... The previous character was on the red team because I was red when I summoned it. But it never stopped attacking the AI we summoned. You could see it was attacking the dead body of the previous AI over and over, and that's just because we didn't build any switch target logic in our AI. So you need to properly build your AI if you want that to support combat events such as the death of its target and stuff like that. So it's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.